currently doing a Ftmo challenge on a 200k account. I just made $7,500 on this challenge, and just going to break down exactly what I did to execute this trade and how I managed this trade. So I hope it brings value to you all. I think it's very important to understand that here we have a nice weekly level. You can see there is a strong weekly support here. We had a strong weekly rejection here with this wick, and then we saw the weekly candle from last week close above this weekly level. Right, we can also see this is a very strong support. So since we held this level here, we held this level here, we held this level here, and we also closed above this level. Look at the weekly. If we just go close, you can see the last week candle closed above this level. That means sellers tried to get price below it, but the weekly candle closed above it because buyers held this level. This was an indication that we could possibly start looking for buys this week. We channel down onto the daily time frame. You can clearly see that we had a nice bearish momentum, right? But as soon as we got to this weekly level, we had a rejection. Now this rejection wasn't enough for me to look for sales simply because we were operating below this key level right here. My thing was, if the daily can close back above this level, we can potentially look for buys here. But not only did the daily close above this level, we had a strong bullish variation pattern. These three candles is an example of a bullish variation pattern. This candle here closed above this highs and these highs, the last two daily highs. So it signifies that there was strong bullish momentum. Combining with the fact that we are at a strong weekly level as well, indicates to me there could be a shift in momentum to the upside. So now my whole goal was to look for buys, and it was all the way back down at this level here. So let's channel down onto the 4-hour time frame. I execute the trade on the 4-hour, we can just see that price was above this level. I was waiting for price to come back into this level, which I showed you on the daily time frame. If price could come back to this level and give us signs of rejections, we could look for buyers back into these highs. The attention on the 30-minute time frame, we could see prices melting down, right? So we were melting down, and we had our first signs of rejections, right? I did not enter this because I was asleep. It was 3 a.m. during the Asia session. If you keep looking, waiting for that engulfing. Did we get the engulfing? Boom, we did. So I saw this engulfing, and when I saw this engulfing, I saw this candle fluctuating around the zone, so I took the entry. Let me show you all exactly the entry I took with my take profit back into this area of resistance. If I just open this up on my laptop, we can clearly see here, right? I took the buy around here. That was my take profit. Now, when I saw this first move up, right? Can you see this first move up? When I saw that, I did not move my stop loss to break even yet, because I understand that when price came back to this area in the past, we saw multiple taps, right? If you want me to zoom out and show you guys, right, in the past, where is this? Right here. In the past, look how many times we tapped this level. We tapped this level once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before we pushed to the upside. So I thought, you know what, we've had the first move up, doesn't mean I need to move my stop loss to break even yet. When I saw this rejection, and I saw price push up into this level here and take out these highs, then I thought it is reasonable to move my stop loss to break even. Now when price was up here, I trailed my stop loss below these higher lows which were being formed with structure. Why there? The reason being is because if price took out these lows, there's a higher probability we're probably going to push back down here because there's a break of structure on the lower time frames. So I was adjusting my stop loss. I didn't close my trade right at the 1 to 4 hour risk to reward. I actually closed my trade around here because I was happy with the R multiple, and I secured around $7,500 on this Ftmo challenge. So that was the breakdown. Very simple. People, what I want you all to take away from this is not the fact that, oh, he made $7,500 on this Ftmo challenge. I never made it, but you know, whatever, on the demo of the challenge. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. It's about me following my rules. It's about me trading from a key level. It's about me using multi-time frame structure. It's about me, you know, waiting for my entry confirmation. It's about me managing my trade, you know, not moving it to break even too quickly because I'm fearful of losing. None of that, right? I was patient, I was calm, I was relaxed, I was flowing in and out of the market with ease. I was managing my trade. When we were up 1.5%, I trailed my stop loss to break even. When we were up 2%, I was not willing to lose all that 2%. You have to remember, if I am up 2% in profit, there's no guarantee that I'm going to still have that 2% in a few hours. So I trailed my stop loss below the structural highs, which gave me at least 1%. So if price did reverse on me, I only lost out on 1% of the 2% because I trailed my stop loss, right? And when it moved up to 3.75%, I closed the trade because there was such a small gap from my take profit, right? And I was not willing. I wanted to get my account to 207,000 and build some equity, build some profits on my challenge, so I can leverage off that and hopefully pass the challenge. I'm gonna keep you all updated on this challenge, and I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you got value, and most importantly, I hope you got value not just from the technicals, but the way I manage the trade, which is very, very important.